All right. So hopefully you got the biggest point of the article that we were reading above is understanding that there's no one size fits all language when it comes to talking about race. And there just isn't. There's just too much that's involved. And it's so complicated because there's biologically, technically, there is no race. Biologically, there is no race. But socially, we create it to make, I don't know, labels, to feel more dominant, to make an understanding. Human beings like to put things in categories so we, again, can feel a part of, better than, distinct from, whatever the case. So be mindful of that when we're having these conversations or when you're posting discussions, because again, there's no one size fits all. It doesn't really work that way. There's just too much that we are beginning to be mindful of, are beginning to understand, or starting to see, or having a voice for, right? And that's the biggest thing, is people are finally getting a voice to say, hold up, wait up, it doesn't work that way. We can't use this for all people. There's no that very It's not very often that you get an umbrella term for all people, because as individuals, not everyone wants to be labeled as such. Ta-da. Okay, so speaking of labeling, in that article we were talking, it talks about the one drop rule. And I recall this episode of Golden Girls where Blanche wants to be as Southern can be. And in order to do that, she wants to take part in the Daughters of the Confederacy. And to do that, she has to go through her family tree. Well, when we look at the understanding of what the one drop rule is, kind of a side note is the one drop rule would be that if you have so much as one drop of Black heritage, you're considered Black. All right. And so for Blanche to have so much as one drop of Yankee blood makes you Yankee. And so she does not enjoy the thought of that at all. In fact, take a look at this video and we will come back.